we still have our bait. Let's throw back in there. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. And I got him. It's not a bad little guy. He's a good little bait though. Back onto the hook, like so. Maybe hook him again. Actually, I think that's pretty good. We'll leave it how it is. But... Ooh! Well. Oh no. Oh, I got him. I got him. Ooh. You're hooked through the cheek, bud. Deal. You're hooked pretty good through the cheek, buddy. Let me help. Alright. I'll hook you through the back later. There he goes. Alright, let's get this guy back out. And get a new worm on. Get us another little bait fish. A little bluegill. Oh, oh. We're wrapped up around the tip there. Alright, I wasn't recording, but we just caught another one. They're freaking just tearing these night crawlers up. Alright, let's actually get him in the bucket, like so. Ba-bam! Still got our worm. And yeah. Dang, look at that huge pad right there. Is that a lily pad? I think it's a lily pad. I don't think it's like attached to anything though. I've never seen like lily pads out here before. Yeah, this thing, is this a lily pad? This is huge. Fished a frog around lily pads. I have a frog, but I've never seen lily pads to fish around. And I would like to do some topwater fishing somewhere, but I don't know that great of a spot. And I've heard lily pads being around helps. But, oh, we're getting a bite. Right here. We're getting a bite. And, come on, take it. Take it. He may have took it, and I didn't catch him. Oh, nope. He's still playing with it. Okay, he didn't take our worm. It's probably one of them little jokers. That's good for bait, if you know what I mean. Did we just get hit as soon as we... Man, I swear, I've been casting in the water when I'm not recording. As soon as it hits... There we go. There we go. Got him. He's good. He's good size. Yeah. Oh, please don't tell me he choked the hook. We need you alive, man. No, we're good. They choke the hook sometimes, and well, when I was younger, I would just pull the hook out and it kills the fish. And I've cut the line because you don't want to kill the fish, and I've heard they can just poop the hook out. I don't know how true that is, but there that one goes in the bucket. I don't know how true that is, but it's funny that I was told that you just cut the line and to save the fish, you know. I don't know about the comfort that the fish goes through. I've heard fish don't feel pain. I don't know how true that is, but I just enjoy it for what it is. It's fun. It's how people used to catch their food back in the day. There we go. We got another one. We may have tried to set the hook too soon. There we go. Oh no! I think we just tried to set the hooks too soon twice. Let's get back in there. And I'd like to just catch them to eat. I'd love to catch a catfish to eat it. Use worms to catch bluegill, to catch bass, bluegill to catch bass, bluegill to catch catfish. I mean, bluegill, I feel like will catch a decent amount of fish anywhere, and a worm will catch any kind of fish. I mean, if you have a worm, obviously I'm throwing in spots where like I'm thinking like a bluegill might be, but shoot, anything will go after a worm. Especially if I had this suspended a little bit more, you know, we could probably pull out a little bass or a, you know, largemouth, smallmouth, catfish, just on, maybe not on this panfish hook, of course, but you know. See if we can throw this little night crawler up here under this tree without, well, that went a little bit more left than I wanted to. I need to get into more of a habit of throwing where the camera can see. I keep just, you know, casting where I think looks good, and which it's not that big of a deal. I just wanted to record just to, you know, show what it's like fishing. I mean, with the gear that I use, I mean, I guess you can listen to me if you want. You don't necessarily have to, but I'm learning as I'm going, and I'm living and trying to have fun at it. I mean, that's all that I'm doing. So if you like that idea, follow along, and we'll just support each other. And that's that. You know, I'm all about supporting and keeping and having a community and being tight about it, and, you know, having the same understanding and mutual respect. And I think fishing, you know, builds upon that. Especially just meeting others and learning and talking about what, you know, different techniques other people use that you know, might want to use one day. I don't think I have the best techniques in the world, but somebody that's trying to start fishing might find it useful and, you know, want to try something that I've tried to catch fish before and have caught fish, and then, you know, they successfully catch fish, and, you know, well, they just, you know, have a good time doing it, and, you know, that's what it's all about. We got one right here. Oh, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty big one right there. Now he don't have the hook in his belly, which is, he's freaking out about it. Ooh, it might be in his belly. Now I've also, which, shoot, I may have not brought it with me. Well, this is one of them instances where I don't feel comfortable pulling the hook out of his mouth because it's in his stomach. Now, I don't know if you can see in there, but he's already bleeding. And I don't want to kill this fish. And I don't know that they survived doing this, you know, cutting the hook off and leaving it in their mouth, but, you know, it keeps the fish alive. You know, he swam away, so it just feels like humane to give the fish a chance. instead of just, you know, ripping it out. I mean, obviously I'm fishing with live bait too, but you don't want to kill more fish than you have to, nor want to, if that makes sense. Got another little bluegill on. He's a little fighter. Look at him go. He wants that worm so bad. Like, you can't have it, son. Let's go. You chill. You done hooked yourself through the eye. Almost. It's okay. We're gonna help you out. We're not gonna take your eyeball out. Trust me. I wouldn't want to do that to you. There you go. Got the hook right out of his mouth. Oh, we're getting a bite. Got him. There we go. Oh, he's kind of big. He's kind of big. Oh my. Well, I mean, he's not crazy huge, but that keeps going through their eye. Oh my gosh. I guess like not enough to. Not enough to see. He's still got his eye, but like it keeps coming right out of that corner of his eye right there. I don't know how. I've got a panfish hook, so. But these guys are just so small. But yeah, we're gonna. That's probably perfect to most people. We'll keep him. Oh, he just jumped right out. Okay. Well, I think we have 4. He just he just jumped right out as soon as I put him in. Let's get us another one. We have 4 right now. I'd like to get at least 7, maybe. I think that's a good number. He said, no, I'm not staying in this bucket. And jumped right out. Oh! Oh! As soon as we threw it back in there. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. I like this size right here. We hooked him right through the nose, too. Look at that. Hooked him right through the nose. This guy's cool looking. He's got a little blue color, too. Oh. Hey. Relax. Relax. Yeah, this guy's pretty cool looking. I like the color he's got. All right, let's be quick about this. And no! Okay, so this is what's happening. I'm having to push this down and throw one of them in there at the same time. And, well, I'm not doing too great at it. As you can tell, we just lost another one. That guy had a really cool color to him. But let's actually try to hang on to some of them so we can fish with one of them. Here. Just probably about that much, really, is good. You don't need a lot on your hook. I've seen people catch fish on just a hook because of how shiny it was, and you know that how they were just bumping it in the water. Fish come up and eat the hook. So you only need a little bit, just like that right there. And we'll throw it. Well, I mean, shoot, we're just gonna keep fishing right where we're at. All right, little update. I don't know if y'all just saw that, but we got us another little bluegill. Barely hooked him. So this little guy will do. Just get him in here with all his other little friends. There we go. All right. Got another little bluegill. There it is. go in here with your friends. This is so difficult. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're getting a nibble. Nope, not quite. He wasn't quite on there. There he is. Look how little this one is. So you're the little guy that was taking all my bait. This guy's tiny. Well, you're a different size, so you can go in the bucket. That way we have a little bit of variety. And we just lost him. Well, it just got really dark where I was just at. So we're heading back. And yeah, I think this trip is just gonna be over. I had to dump all my bluegill out. We had like 10 bluegill. Wasn't really getting any bites on them, but man, it's about to start raining. And I gotta get back to my vehicle. All right, put it in overdrive. See y'all on the next one.